Good morning, everyone. I know that when it comes to paying for occupational therapy school, it can be really overwhelming at times. And I remember when I was applying to occupational therapy school thinking, how in the world am I going to afford to pay for all of this? And just running a lot of math and doing things. So I wanted to talk today about my assistantship that I have at my school. Now, my assistantship was offered to me when I got my letter of acceptance. It said in the letter, you have a scholarship for this amount, and then if you would like, you can also have an assistantship. And then I had to send back a letter that said if I wanted to accept the assistantship or not, and I went ahead and accepted it. But that's literally pretty much all the information I got about it until I think maybe I was even at orientation. I was basically starting school before I heard anything else about it. The way that my assistantship is paid at my school is it goes directly to me into my bank account. Once a month I'm paid, and then I am free I can pay tuition with that, or I can pay rent, or I can pay whatever I need to with that money. But it doesn't go directly towards my tuition. It's a set amount each month, and I'm expected to work 6 hours a week. And as far as like my personal assistantship, and I think this is pretty common from everybody who has an assistantship at my school, but I'm not 100% sure. It's basically an honor system that you complete your hours, and there's no log. We don't have to keep track of our hours, but we are expected to do 6 hours a week, which, as far as I'm aware, the majority of people actually do complete those hours, and if they don't, a lot of times it has more to do with not having something assigned to them to do than the fact that they're just not doing their hours. So once I got the assistantship and when I found out about it, I was assigned to a particular faculty member, and I met with that faculty member, and that's how I figured out what my actual duties were going to be. Now, what I do is different from other people who have assistantships at my school, and in fact, as far as I'm aware, I think almost everybody's assistantship is totally different just based on whatever the faculty member that they're working with needs. So, for example, I'm working with a group at my school that does occupational therapy practice within the community, and so part of my responsibilities have been to find community resources that they can then give to their clients upon discharge. Another thing that I've been working on is finding support for assessments that they commonly use out in practice, and finding the evidence to support it, and just making sure that they're aware of what the reliability and validity and all that stuff, all those psychometrics are for the assessments they're using, and that they're just keeping on top of the evidence and making sure that they're doing things that are evidence-based. Now, what I'm doing is completely different than some other people. One of my friends, she has an assistantship, and she's helping write up, I don't know if it's a book or a manuscript, but she's helping one of the ladies in our program sort of type up a manuscript of the work that she's been doing. Another girl that I know, she is working on entering data. Other people are interviewing clients or taking down client data and working with that. So it really is a very broad range, and each person's is completely individualized, and I'm pretty sure what I'm doing next year won't be what I'm doing this year. But basically, the common thing for all of us with our assistantship is that we're doing 6 hours a week of whatever kind of work our faculty member needs. We get paid. The money goes directly into our bank account, and it's not too bad, actually. It can be a little bit of a hassle because 6 hours is a decent chunk of time, but I think it's completely doable, and you see my cat? It's completely doable, and it really is helpful to know that I have a little bit of money coming in just psychologically for me, because it's a little overwhelming to think that you're just spending money, and you're not earning any money back. And while this money is already spent, it's still pretty nice. So I didn't know if anyone would be interested in just hearing kind of how assistantships work, because I know I didn't really know how it was going to work out before I started OT school. So hopefully, if you're interested in in an assistantship, hopefully you'll be able to get one at your school. It really can help financially. You know my cat, do you see that in the background? Anyways, I hope you're having a great day. Bye.